Ayush Barai, good afternoon. All of you, please join quickly. So, children, please join first. Am I audible to you? Just write down. Am I audible? Samruddhi Pimpalkar, Suvarna, Kartik, Ayush Barai, Sakshi. Please join quickly. So, today I am going to discuss some of the question answers. Okay. So, let me begin with the same. So, join quickly, my dear. All of you, please join quickly. So let us begin. Yesterday we have discussed about this poem, The Kite. Okay, so and today I am going to discuss some of the question answers of this same one. Okay, so now let me begin. So question number 1, some of the action words we got in this poem. Okay, for example, dive, deep, snaps. So find out the meaning of these words. What are the meaning of these words? Answers are, these are soars, ride, climbs, pulls, falls, run, blows, goes, see, flaps, fill. Okay, these are the words. Got it? So these are the action words and we have to write down the meanings. So meanings are these. Okay, so next question. Question number 2. What is there? Read these lines from the poem. Dancers like a, what is that one? Dancers like a ship with only a sail. The movements of the tailless kite is compared to a ship with a sail. Okay, so this one tailless kite is compared to a ship with a sail. So this is called simile. Okay, what is this? This is called simile because this part is tailless kite is compared to a ship. Okay, now can you suggest who the following actions may be compared to? He runs like sometimes you have learned in class 6 simile metaphor, isn't it? So here you have to write some of the things. He runs like, he eats like, she sings like, it shines like, it flies like. So what will be the answer? So we can say he runs like a horse snail. Horse or snail. You can say horse or snail. Okay, got it. Next one. He eats like. He eats like an elephant. He eats like an elephant. She sings like a canary. Canary is the name of a bird. So these are the simile only. We are using this one. Then it shines like diamond. It shines like diamond. We know that diamond is a very costly thing. Okay. So it always shines. So it shines. Then it flies like a bird. So this is how we do the simile. So children, you try to complete this part. Okay, it is there in this book. Now I'd like to discuss some of the question answers. So now let us see this one. So now let me discuss these question answers. Okay, so let us begin. ठीक है चलो. So this is the paragraph here, small stanza, and after that I am going to discuss some of the question answers. Okay. How bright on the blue is a kite when it's new. With a dive and a dip, it snaps its tail. Then soars like a ship with only a sail. As over tides of windy tides climbs to the crest of a gust and pulls, then seems to rest. So now let us discuss this one. So what is that explanation here? A kite attracts and fascinates its viewer by its beauty. We know when the kites fly, it looks very beautiful. And when the kite is very new, and if you fly in the air, it looks very attractive, very beautiful. Okay, so that's why our poet is telling the beauty of being new and fluttering in the bright sky. When it is in the flying in the bright sky, it dives and dips trailed by its tail is a treat to watch. Okay, it dives and dips trailed by its tail is a treat to watch. It rides the winds and does a ship soars on the waves in the ocean. Okay, so it rides the wind and does a ship soars on the waves. The way it goes to that one. So that part is compared with that waves of that ocean. So the flow of wind takes away the ship sailing with one sail is compared with the flight of a kite. So ships travels on tide, so does a kite fly on wind. So it goes up and down and flows the wind. So the beauty of this, full beauty of that kite is explained in this stanza. Okay, so now I am going to ask you some question and after that I am going to discuss this answer also. So you read this stanza and in the from that following given stanza I am going to discuss some of the question answer. First question is that what does the opening line suggest? Now there is an opening line. Okay, this first line, what will be the answer? See, I have written answer for you. The opening line suggests that it was a new kite. What does the opening line suggest? Yes, the opening line suggests that it was a new kite. Okay, then what makes the tail snap? What makes the tail snap? Next question. Due to dipping of kite in the air makes the tail snap. Due to dipping of kite in the air makes the tail snap. Got it? Next is what does the soar means? Soar meaning, the meaning of the word soar is rise. The meaning of the word soar is rise. Okay, you can take the screenshot of this line. Okay, and next is when is crest reached? What is crest reached here? So the crest is reached when wind blow. When wind blow. Okay, next question is who seems to rest when wind slows down? The kite seems to rest when the wind slows down. If it slows down, definitely the kite will not move fast. Okay, so you understood this type of questions will be given in your test. Okay, paragraph, small paragraph will be there, stanzas will be there, and from the stanza we are going to ask you some question. Got it? Okay, so what does the first question you understand? Opening line suggests yes, the kite is looking very beautiful when it is new. Then what makes the tail snap? Tail snap due to dipping of kite in the air makes the tail snap. This is the only reason, isn't it? So star meaning is rise and crest is reached when wind blow. Got it? Who seems to rest when wind slows down? The kite seems to rest when the wind slows down. So these are the some questions we have taken it from this stanza. Okay. So now next stanza I am going to discuss. Got it? As over tides of windy tides climbs to the crest of a gust and pulls, then seems to rest as wind falls. When string goes slack, you wind it back and run until a new breeze blows. Okay, so what is the explanation of this stanza? The explanation of this stanza is that when the string starts loosening up, meaning strings meaning that wire, or we can say the thread. Okay, the thread, when it starts loosening up, one should wind it back to avoid entangling of it. When the wind starts blowing again, it flies again and again. The poet compares it with the wings of a bird. So this part is compared with the wings of the bird. When it, there will be no air, then what will happen? The kite can't fly. Have you ever seen kite flying in the air? I think all of you have seen. But when the air is there, it will run like anything. It will fly like anything. But if there is no air, then what will happen? It can't go up. It will come back. It will fall down somewhere. Okay, but again air will come, then again it will fly. So that's why the kite is compared, its wings is compared. This poet compares this kite with the wings of the bird. So got my point? Wings of the bird. Next question. Now I am going to discuss some of the questions from this one. What does the word slack means? What does the word slack means? Slack का meaning क्या है? And next question देखो. Now I am going to here. The word slack mean is loose. Slack meaning is what? Loose. Okay. Next, what changes a new breeze brings to the kite? What changes a new breeze brings to the kite? A new breeze brings changes as it makes it fly high. A new breeze brings changes. How? Because when it gets loosened, then again it is waiting for that new breeze. When that new breeze, new air will come, then it is going again fly high. Got it? Next question, whose wings fill and goes up? Whose wings fill and goes up? Wings of kites fill and goes up. Whose wings here? Yes, it's the wings of kite. Got it? Next is, what one can do when string gets loose? When string gets loose, one must wind it back. When string gets loose, one must wind it back. Got it? Yes, if it is loose, then what will happen? Definitely it will come back. Got it? Next is, what is the antonym, or give the antonym of the word blow? That is calm. Okay, so understood this stanza. I have discussed two stanzas and its question answers. So anybody has got any doubt regarding the same, so you can. Why should I send all the question answers? Now you are a kid. Harshmul Chandani, are you a baby boy? Now all of you are getting matured. If you need, I can give. But I feel you just, read your own. This time I am not giving any question answers. You have to write your own. Okay. आपको खुद से पढ़ना चाहिए. अभी सब बच्चे बड़े हो गए. अभी आप 2-3 के बच्चे थोड़ी ना हो. Now you became very mature. So you try to write your own. How long we will be, feeding you? Okay. Now you try. If you are unable to write, then you just give me a call. I will send you. Okay, all the materials. But if you can write, it will be better if you can write. Got it? You try writing. Okay, all of you try. At least once you try. If you are unable to adjust, then I am going to help you. I know you can write it. Okay, next stanza. देखो, this is another stanza. Okay, so and its wings fill and up it goes. And its wings fill and up it goes. How bright on the blue is a kite when it's new. But a regular thing you never will see when it flaps on a string in the top of the tree. Okay, very interesting line. I like this line, stanzas. And its wings fill and up it goes. How bright on the blue is a kite when it's new, but a regular thing you never will see when it flaps on a string in the top of the tree. My dear children, yesterday I sent one podcast to you. Have you ever heard this one? You have gone to this link. You just write to me. You have gone to that link. That link I shared with you, my own podcast. I made it for you only, for children. Yes, that I have shared with you. How many of you have listened? Those who haven't listened, please listen it again. Yes, you can listen through Spotify, Amazon Music, कुछ भी बहुत सारे options will come. You can listen. And in that page, you just comment me also. Okay, give me one comment. You can write your name so that I can recognize. Yes, this boy and this girl has listened to me. Got it? So what I was telling there, explanation. How to give comments? Okay, you will find that comment section, I think. Okay. Chalo, now let me begin again. Okay, this question answer. So last one, last stanza, my dear, all of you just focus on this. When a kite comes down, okay, if the thread got loosened, then what will happen? The kite comes down, it gets stuck up and torn in a tree. अब kite को देखते हो क्या? It will get stuck in that big tree, mango tree, or any other tree if it is there nearby. Nearby this kite, then it will fall on that, and sometimes it gets torn also. Sometimes only the sound of its flapping is heard. Okay, we can hear the flapping sound. फर आवाज सुनते हो कि नहीं when it is falling down. I enjoyed my childhood days, so I played many times all these things, and I enjoyed of collecting kites. Okay, so that's why I know. And those who have heard, it's okay. There is a flapping sound. Okay, one might not see it when it is torn. If it is not torn, it will be torn. Yet it flutters because of the wind. Yes, if it is torn, you can't might not be noticed, but when it is torn, that torn one we don't like. We don't used to bring it also. We don't want to carry it, and we can throw it. Okay. So now this last stanza, last question, I'm going to discuss with you. Name the poet of the poem. Okay, name the poet of the poem, and next is what? The name of the poet is Harry Van. Harry Van. Okay, and what is the name of the poem? The name of the poem is The Kite. Okay, next, what happens when string gets loose? What happens when string gets loose? When it string stuck up, not struck up, stuck up in branches, it starts flapping. When it gets struck up in that branches, stuck up in that branches, then what will happen? It starts flapping. Okay, that sound you can get. Then regular meaning of regular. Regular meaning is torn one, we can say. Here, regular can't see the torn kite. Okay, reader can't see torn kite. This is Tom लिखा है ना. Tom is a wrong word. It will be printing mistake हो गया. Torn होगा. Okay, ragged here means torn kite. Ragged meaning here फटा हुआ kite. Torn, T-O-R-N, or broken you can say. Okay, this is wrong word. So what can't be seen by the reader? The reader can't see that. Reader actually they don't want to see that torn kite. Got it? And ragged meaning were broken, torn, you can say. Rags. Ragged meaning is broken or torn, you can say. So these are the question answers, extra question answers I have discussed with you. Tomorrow I'll just revise whatever portion is there. So my dear children, now you just ask me your question. If anybody has got any doubt about this thing, So now you can ask me your doubts. Okay, so I am ready to listen you. So now it's your time to ask me, and nobody should go outside. I'll take your attendance. You can ask me question. So just try to ask question answers quickly. जल्दी जल्दी पूछो. Nobody has got any doubt. No doubt. So my dear, if there is no doubt, good. So all of you just try to revise this poem and write down question answers. Okay. Yes. And tomorrow I am going to ask you some questions. Clear? Tomorrow I am going to ask you some questions. Okay. So now it's time to take your attendance. So all of you get ready. I'm taking your attendance. So just a minute. Don't leave your seat. If you leave seat, then what will happen? You will be absent only. Okay. So thank you very much for attending this class. See you tomorrow in the same time, same channel. And do you know one thing, one important thing? Now onwards, I am going to take your full class, even the literature. Patra sir is not going to teach you. Okay. So I will take full class, like class 5th. Okay. Yeah, even literature, whatever it is there. So I'll take it. I'll now from Monday onwards, I'll start literature also. So tomorrow I'm going to finish this lesson. Last discussion and question answers I'll discuss. Okay, tomorrow you just ask me if you have any doubts. अगर आपको doubt है तो कल doubt session होगा. Okay, because Kite is already over. Tomorrow will be only doubt session. If you have doubts, you just ask me. और जो भी अभी तक सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया मेरा चैनल तुरंत कर दो. ठीक है, because you may get this notification. Clear to you? Clear to you? Any doubt? Okay. Thank you everyone. See you tomorrow.